I'm going to be honest, way honest, and maybe some of you are not going to like. But one of the things that Colombian girls, they really don't like, and they mention, even I say it, and I say it to my boyfriend, it's like, we don't like cheap guys. We don't like a guy that he is concerned to spend some money in a meal, in a first date, because these first dates is the way that you have to show some kind of how to say it, like the attention, the interest to the girl. You don't have, because we also trying that doesn't happen. You don't have to take the girl to the most fancy restaurant. No, you don't have to. But you have to be a gentleman. The first thing that we hope is that we pay the bill. And usually here in Colombia, a restaurant here in Colombia is way cheaper than in United States or in Europe. So it's not going to be a problem. Again, my opinion is not the all girls' opinion here in Colombia, but by experience, most of the girls, they did mention that, because some girls, they say like, oh, look, I'm independent, I can work, I have my money, I have everything, but I want a guy that can be someone that compliment me, someone that is going to make me better, someone that is going to be a plus to me, no somebody that is going to rest from me. So these kind of things are important that you keep in mind. And it's not like they expect gifts and everything, and you don't have to do it because you are not buying a girl. Of course, when you start to have a serious and stable relationship, you start to have certain kind of details that usually are normal in whatever relationship. But here, yes, the girls, they expect that you treat them very, very well during the first date. At least you have to show that you really want to have the interest to invite her, and I don't know, have a lunch, a breakfast, a dinner, or something. Or sometimes even the girls, they say like, you know what, I don't have a lot of time, maybe we can drink a cup of coffee. That is fine too, and we can set it up, those kind of dates. But remember, like, first dates, the girls, they have high expectations about how you are going to treat them. And if it's a red flag, because it's a red flag, if the girl asks you for money in the first date, if the girl tell you in the first date like, oh, look, I want this dress, or I want these heels, that is also a red flag. But if she expects you to pay for the bill in a restaurant, or maybe to pay for her transportation, that is completely normal, at least here in Colombia. We need to put in some effort to meet a girl in Medellin who has a regular job. Some ideas include real estate agents, property manager, interior decorators, legal assistant, gym trainers, yoga teacher, and sales instructor. Legal assistant and lawyers, office bankers, bank accounts, people working in pharmacies, girls working in pharmacies, some malls, maybe even restaurants. You guys should short game with them. So I feel that most of the time, also, this is something that I suggest to a couple of clients when they look for girls that they have certain kind of profession. That is important, because in the end, you know that she has a job, that she is working, that she has some income. But again, this is not the most important thing. It's not like you have to get married with a lawyer or with a doctor, because remember, for example, for the guys that they want the girl to move to them country, usually this can be like a problem, because a doctor that is a doctor here in Colombia cannot be a doctor in, I don't know, like United States. I know that they have to present a test, and this test usually is like very difficult, and it's one option. But also for the lawyers, that part is very difficult, because you cannot be a lawyer here in Colombia and a lawyer in other countries. So you have to keep that in mind when you date with a girl that has certain kind of profession that only can do in the country where she lives. This will be my first time coming to Colombia. I know a little bit Spanish. Will the ladies be impressed with that? Or do I need to speak Spanish to have a better conversation? Brian, I'm sure that they are going to be impressed by the fact that you are making the effort to speak some Spanish. You don't have to sound like a native speaker. And again, I feel that if you want to improve your Spanish, that will be great to have a couple of days and time to improve your Spanish, and that is going to be even better. But you don't have to feel afraid about the fact that your Spanish is not perfect. If you're speaking Spanish and you feel that you don't need the interpreter, it's going to be fine. What happens is like sometimes we think like, oh, an interpreter is like a third wheel, and it's not like that. Most of the time, an interpreter is a matchmaker too, and she help you with that awkward moments of silence. Also, she can give you a feedback. Most of the time, the girls they feel very comfortable with the girls with interpreters. And most of the time, most no, all the time, the interpreters are girls. So we're trying to make you feel comfortable with the people that is helping. But again, if you don't want to have an interpreter during your dates, you don't have to have her. But during the social, you are going to have her as an assistant, at least to help you to pull in all the information that you need, so we can arrange your dates for the next days. Be part of our upcoming single Latin tour in Barranquilla. Let yourself be carried away by the sweetness and charm of the women of Barranquilla. Learn and have fun with their culture, their city, and their beautiful ladies. Enjoy 2 nights of speed dating, where you will meet hundreds of beautiful Colombian women. Submit your order in barranquilladating.com. Includes accommodation in a comfortable 4-star hotel, 7, 10, or 14 dates, and our matchmakers will help and guide you through the whole process of finding a partner. Contact us at our Phoenix office, +1 602 5538 178. Or our manager in Barranquilla, +5 730 1962. Write us at info@afacolombia@gmail.com. Come to Barranquilla and discover love with a foreign affair.